Here's adventure.
His fast gun for hire heeds the calling wind.
This is High Noon and welcome! Are you prepared to draw? I hope so! And I don't mean any of that liver-lizzied, gun-slinging stuff. And I don't mean any of that arty stuff. I'm here to do that. Yous all will just draw together, become family, friends, help each other, support each other, all that stuff. This is a place to have a good old time, friends and frolic, and all that stuff. Okay? This is it.
Hello, everyone. Give me like a minute or two here. Almost ready to start. Just gonna share out on Twitter and Facebook. Settings, Discord. Okay, and so we'll be coloring up page 18, I think. A Twitter send out. Yeah, page 18. Convert opacity, brightness. Uh, 6 panels, so 6 main folders.
Overwhelming. Like 99 times after you said I think the bad comment left. I'm looking at a couple of these. But the response from your fans? Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's been strange because it's mostly new people. I think.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna turn the TV down.
We've been doing journalistically. The truth can be told about most of it. So there's a lot of folks maybe from liberal-minded folks.
Want to turn that down a little bit, please?
Said heinous things about me in the past. Those voices are definitely being because I think.
Okay, so in there we have Rick, Nancy, background, and we're gonna go foreground because that table's in front of them. So let's say foreground. Oh, actually, it's not Nancy anymore. It's Christy. And then of course background. Okay, so Control C panels 2 and 3 just have Rick in the background. So 4 has there we go. So Christy, let's see. Wonder if how do I create a new one here? Add color. I don't want to add color. Add new. Christy. Replace color. Okay. There. There we go. So okay, there we go. There's Christie's colors. Let's add another one. Add new settings. We'll call it Rick. Okay, so do replace color. Face color. We'll go over a bit here. We get his skin. Yeah, and we'll go face color. And then next door. Oh, we know his hair's black. We don't need to worry about that. Okay, so let's see. Let's put a few things in here. Switch to Christie's. Um, do. Okay, it doesn't look like he did the same design for this. I don't think this is a different day. What that looks like. Yeah, it looks like a different shirt. I might have to. Let me see. Let me consult the script. Focus ID. Rick and Christy standing in a new furnished place. Okay, so it's a new furnished place. And it is a few days later, so I can choose different colors for the outfit. Okay, so um okay, so we're gonna actually I guess make this blue. And we made her hand blue there. Oh wow. Okay, and now what color are we gonna do her pants? we can do something different. Oh, but what do we want to sort of indication? You know what? Let them just be genes. I just don't like all the blue there with her. Okay, that's I think a bit better. Actually, you know what? I don't even want. I was thinking going with blue, but I don't want them blue. Uh, what color do I want these pants? No color is really. Let's go with what I was originally thinking. I'm not even satisfied with that, but you know what? We can't dwell all day on that. Um, here we go. Okay, so what we are keeping here, of course, is hey, Kayatas. John, how are you? Oh, you know what? I'm not in the on air. I'm now in the on air if anybody actually wants to come in and chat or whatever. Hey, John.
Hello, Rick.
How are you today?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Uh, that word is pronounced khakis.
Khakis.
You were asking what kind of pants you should have. What color? I said khaki.
Yeah, well, that's not a color. Khakis is not a color.
It pretty much is.
See, I guess you got my message back for the name of the restaurant.
I did. Yeah, I got that message. Yeah.
Which one is the blue layer? So what are you working on now?
I am working on Snowdrift.
Oh. I should.
Huh?
I'm just saying I should then. Let's see.
You were just saying what? I stood then? What?
Oh, you're not showing it either, so.
No, I'm not showing you. It's getting towards the last page. I don't want to give away the story.
So do you think you'll be finished that page today, or?
Yeah, I'll be finished with this page before you finish this show.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good, I guess.
Why would it be bad?
I don't know. So I guess I'll be sending you another.
There's just no pleasing you, Rick.
I guess I will be sending you some money after the show then, probably, or maybe in the middle of the show.
Well, I would hope so. Oi! I got a runny nose, Rick.
Where's it running?
Down my face.
Must hurt it running on your face.
All over my shirt. So what's new?
Oh, well, actually, I've been corresponding with Evan in the last couple weeks. We were talking last night.
Oh yeah? What were you guys talking about?
Well, this, that, the other thing. Catching up each other on life.
All right, then keep your secrets. Whatever.
I was telling him about, what's been going on here on the channel. So like I said, he was telling me a little bit of what's been going on in his life. Nothing super spectacular. He's not really planning to come back anytime soon or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess there's not a lot to say about what we said. Just nothing spectacular, anyways. It's just something new, unusual, and he is doing good. So.
Very good.
So probably sometime next month or within a month, Snowdrift will all be all drawn, which is good. Won't be fully colored, but it'll be all drawn. I'm out here, and so it's Jeff. Hey guys, how are you? How are you? How was your weekend? How was your weekend, John? How was your fishing?
It was okay. It was, you know, the kids are kids, so nothing cool could happen. Nothing extraordinary.
You catch any fish?
Not really.
How do you not really catch fish? You either catch them or you don't. Or did you
Well,
catch one?
like I caught one fish that was like 1 pound, and I was like, well, this is no good. It's not good enough to eat, right? So I threw it back, and then I caught nothing else the rest of the day. So no, not really. I didn't catch any fish.
And you're just up there for the one day, I take it?
About 2 days. Because, like, honestly, I'm like, I went up there, and I was talking to one of the people that, because it's kind of like everybody's real happy when they're up there, right? So everybody's real talkative.
Yeah.
So I went up there and I was like, hey, what's going on? Any good fishing, whatever? And some lady was like, oh, there was lots of fishing yesterday, but, because they stocked the lake on Thursdays. So there's no fishing on Thursdays because, that's the day they stock the lake. So everybody tries to go on Friday, right?
Yeah.
Because the lake was just stocked and they fish it all out. And they don't put that much fish in there. They only put about 500 pounds of fish.
Okay. So that's probably only like 300 to 400 fish, if that.
Right. And the thing is, they stock it every week. They don't do the whole, like, normally if you go to like a lake that's run by the Department of Fish and Game or whatever, they'll stock every 2 weeks, but they'll stock like 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
This place, they stock it, because it's a private lake, they stock it every week, but they only stock it a little bit, right? So it's in danger all the time if it's a busy week of getting fished out. But you never know. But I went up there on Friday night, so like I didn't get a chance to fish that day.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh yeah, everybody was catching stuff, right? And I was like, okay, cool. So I went and I bought my pass for Saturday. So Saturday rolls around. They only allow fishing from 6 in the morning. So around like 5:45, I got Emma dressed and got her little pole. And her pole doesn't actually have a hook on it. It's just her bopper. I'm trying to teach her how to throw it and open the bail and reel it in and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just kind of took her out there and we all, we just kind of sat, me and her, and she was very cold and uncomfortable. But she had a good time rolling her pole in and getting it tangled, and I spent my time untangling her pole. I didn't really see anybody catching anything, so I'm like, well, I'm not really missing anything, right? So I'm like, just playing with her, essentially.
Yeah.
Then finally she gets tired and she's like, I'm hungry. I want to go back and see mommy and Ella. You know, I'm like, okay, fine. So I take her back and I'm like, I'm gonna go back and fish for a little bit. And
Yeah.
my wife's like, okay, whatever. So I go back to fish and then it starts raining. So I'm like, okay, I'm not having a good time. And then I get all cold because of the rain, you know. And
Lovely. If it's not one thing, it's another, eh?
yeah, what can you do?
Well, at least you caught a fish. Maybe not the best fish in the world, but at least you caught a fish.
It wasn't the smallest fish I ever caught, that's for sure.
But not the biggest either.
Oh, hell no. I've caught some tiny, tiny fish in my day.
What's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
The biggest fish I ever caught was probably somewhere in the neighborhood of like a 6-pounder.
What?
And I believe it was I believe it was a whitefish. Off of a rock jetty in Long Beach.
Cool. Uh, Jeff says, move to Canada, John, where they do ice fishing. It, especially, essentially, you sit in a tent and stare at a home all day, a hole all day.
Sounds like heaven.
Actually, it's not a tent. It's most of the time it's usually some sort of like, you might as well just call it a shack. With,
I mean, if you're rich, most of the time you're just sitting out in the elements with the wind blowing on your back.
oh no, not my dad and his dad, grandfather made their own, like shacks for ice fishing. Just would purchase some wood, built a little, well, not so little, probably 10 by 10 or something like that. I think. I'm not sure how big it was. I went a few times with them when I was young, but fishing's not really my thing, so. Jeff says that's if the RCMP isn't tackling you and dragging you off to an isolation center for your own good. Yeah. Could be worse. Could be in Australia. You really changed his face in this on this page. Gave him a bit of an elongated face with Arrow.
And send it back, I'll redraw it.
Well, it's page 18, so do you have it or have you erased it from your Or at least in the, or it looks elongated. I'm not sure whether you compared to what you've done before. The top two panels. Or you can't even see what I'm talking about, can you?
Yeah, I have the YouTube open.
Let's see what. There you go. Now you can see it in Discord too if you want. Although it's probably reversed.
Nope, it's the correct way. Ah, you didn't make her pants khaki.
Oh, I might change them still. I don't. What color is khaki supposed to be?
Like a beige. Khaki is like a family of colors.
Here, let me get Rick done. Yeah. This panel. I got beigeish. I think that's pink. And, I think that's more beigeish. Would you consider that beige? I don't think that's beige. So.
Yeah, it's a little more pink than it is beige, but yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It's more appropriate, I guess.
Well, there's a slightly darker version of it.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be darker. It needs to be more brown. Like move that the color wheel, slide it more towards the yellow. Like there, and then go down. Not that far, but you know. Yeah, and then go down. Yeah, not that far, but a little bit more. Like, a little higher up. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, that light works.
Huh?
I said that works. I think it's better than what it was. Very light brown one on says for beige, I guess. Is what she was
Mm-hmm.
referring to.
Oh, you're gonna have fun coloring this page. A whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, just like I should have fun coloring page 19 as well
Yep.
with all the goons.
That's right.
Aren't you just gonna love to see how I color those goons on you?
No, it don't matter to me. It's not my book. If I had my way, it'd be a certain way, but whatever. You're the colorist.
Yes, I am. For now.
Or so they say.
Thinking with book 2 for Snowdrift, I'm going to be doing the inking and, well, get you to do the pencils. I might get Raggedy, pay Raggedy to do the colors. Approached him about how much he charged, and it was a pretty reasonable rate, I'd say. So it'll probably be a month and a half before I end up starting to either work on number 2. Because I
Say what now?
Well, once I get saved up for the Canadian Shield 2, probably start getting you to do Snowdrift number 2 if you want to do it.
Oh, I don't know. I actually, I mean, I would, but I just, I don't know yet when I'm gonna have time to do it.
Oh yeah, well
'Cause I just took another job, and it's one of those where I'm doing everything.
uh, well
So now I have two full comics that I'm doing everything for. So I'm like, I don't know what I can do and what I can't do.
hey, that's not gonna probably be for like 3 months from now.
Oh, okay.
And B, probably be like a page, maybe 2 pages a month if I'm lucky, because of, going a little bit higher quality from you.
Hmm. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know so that you
Yeah.
know. You know.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I'm not really worried about the timing on that at the moment. I still got a campaign to do, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean. Campaigns take time.
If I'm gonna ink it myself, I want to get a bit of a head start if I can. Then again, if my campaign goes really well, I might be able to say, John, I've got all the money, do all the pages.
Yeah. And then I would say nuts to this, and I would stop working whatever I'm working on and just work on full-time Snowdrift. Trying some new stuff, some new ways to draw, and new ways to color.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna practice on this new project I'm working on. It's called Aslan.
Oh, okay.
The guy's I'm not sure if you've heard of it before, but I guess this is the second book.
No, I haven't. Anything to do with Narnia?
But no, other than the name, I guess no. But it's more like a, you know, chosen ninja kind of story.
Okay.
Chosen one ninja, you know, that old song and dance. But down, 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 down. But I want to try to do a little bit more. I want to try to start working on my backgrounds a lot more. I want my backgrounds to be more
Vibrant?
dynamic and spectacular.
Yeah. Not a lot. I'm, of course, coloring up a page here for Snowdrift. John's actually drawing up a page, not showing it, because he doesn't want to show off too much of the story. Although I don't mind either way. I'll end up coloring it so
Well,
everybody
I can
can.
show. It's not a problem. I can show it. I just didn't know if you wanted to or not, so I just opt out to not
Uh,
for the sake of safety.
yeah. Yeah, we know how that can go sometimes when somebody's not safe in that regard, whether somebody wants some stuff shown. Some people get really ticked off and ghost you. But I wouldn't get ticked off and ghost you. I'd just get ticked
You
off.
wouldn't. Oh, what a pal you are. Here, I can show. Let's see. Share my screen, window, Clip Studio Paint, share. There we go.
If he shows we can get pregnant.
What?
I don't know. Let's see. Watch. Let's see over here. Let's Discord.
Oh, let me get rid of this under sketch so you can see what's going on. There we go. So here's this guy putting the pin in this latch for this door, this freezer door. And then he's dumping out this money tray into this bag. And then he's running out the door. Yeah, we'll have money. Oh, as a matter of fact, I was gonna put some little money here flying in the air.
I do like the way you did Gallo, so I must admit that looks good. Hey, sketch.
How do you spell poutine?
P-O-U... I should know this, but... Let's see.
Like that?
P-O-U... I know this... P-O-U-T-I-N-E.
Got it.
Yeah. How are you doing today, Mallet? I never heard an answer earlier about that. And how was your weekend? How was your weekend, Sketch, after Saturday? Oh yeah, Saturday's program did really good on Rumble. For the...
How good did it do?
No, let me tell you.
I mean, just in a general sense, I don't need numbers or anything. I'm not a programmer, you know.
Well, for a live stream over there, from what I've been getting before to now, it went really, really good. You know, we ended up having 5 of us on there at one point. There was me, Halal, Sketch, Chris from Hero Shack, and Sketchbook's son, Dust. The show went about 4 hours. And they weren't all there the whole time, you know. Well, I think there was one point when all 5 of us was there, but... You know, Chris had to leave at one point, so then there was 4. And Sketch's son was in and out.
Okay. Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go run inside and grab my soda. I forgot I left it inside. I'm getting dry mouth.
But for just to sit, let Sketch know the numbers. Sketchbook. We've had 55 views and 66 rumbles. 62 rumbles, I mean. So that's good for that. Definitely the highest one so far. I'm getting I'm getting absolutely no traction on Rumble. Oh wow. Um it might I don't know, maybe it's are you posting every day, Jeff? And then putting it out on say Twitter to followers there? You know, I didn't get a lot of traction at first on Rumble, but I think it's more when I started posting every day. That might be it because it's only once a week. I can't say it's even. That's even. Well, I'd say even like that here on YouTube that you can have poor traction due to posting once a week. Twitter followers get notifications. Yeah, I see you posting in my Discord, which I don't mind, and I think I get. Do I get an email about it? I'm not sure. Maybe I get the Twitter as well. I gotta go check out your stuff. I'm not sure whether I'm getting the notifications for YouTube or for Rumble. Rick, you should do a TikTok dancing video. Yeah. I've actually did sign up for TikTok a while back. I was gonna start trying to make minute videos of my drawings and stuff. So we're gonna do his face and ear, face skin and his hand skin on two different things because maybe I could do rocking out to a video. Well, Twitter videos are only supposed to be a minute, or can you go longer than a minute for TikTok video? Okay, do we still have John here? Yeah. I'm moving to making satire videos that are around 5 minutes or less about various writing topics. Cool? My 21 Steps to Self-Publishing book comes out next Thursday. Oh, cool. Is that going to be on Amazon? Or where is it? How much is it? Although you're going to quote the American price. What's the satire part of it? Asked Joshua Hughes. Next week, Thursday the 20th, I'll be on YouTube, Rumble, and Odyssey. I think that's supposed to be, not dicey. Because that can be a bit dicey. Hello? Yeah, hold on. Uh, I'm thinking about another called writing your first draft, and then 10 words you should never use while writing. Oh, cool. But if you 10 words you should never use while writing, aren't then you using them? Isn't that sort of a contradiction? No, I tease. Oh, so the book that you're talking about, the self-publishing, I thought it was coming out as a published book, like on Amazon, printed up or whatever, so you could order, get a physical copy of it. Or is this just a video that you were talking about? And I was thinking about making the word "and" a prohibitive word. Oh yes, my book, The Reverend and the Tomb, is already on Amazon for pre-order. Oh, cool. How much is it? How much is it going for? Uh, $2.99. So you're trying to trick stupid people into becoming bad writers, so you'll have less competition. I'll also post a link in your Discord where you can subscribe to my mailing list and get a free PDF of the book. Oh, cool. Judge on you. Well, the rate people are viewing my videos, that's highly unlikely. Does Jeff have a... No, Jeff does not. Hey, Jeff. There, you are now a moderator, and you can post a link for your stuff if you want. But I like how you think. Thanks for the idea. You know, your live blowing through sweet sound sound system or Lexus. Uh, I go I go by the pen name Herman Hunter. Well, Herman Hunter's I guess better than Herman Hunted or Herman Hunter the Hunted. Oh, Rabadoo. I think he got the sizing off of the two a bit. Oh well. Instructions on how to get my PDF. Okay, so let's see. We're on to the last panel for some basic coloring. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put an extra thing. Rick and hand. It's really gone quiet all of a sudden. I hate the complete quiet thing. Hey, Eagle, how are you? How was your weekend? You know what? Since John's not here, then I'll show off the Discord at the moment. Hmm. Okay, so now this is going to be her place. So we're going to have.
Hooah! I'm
Uh,
back. What happened? Well, I was fine.
not a lot.
What?
Jeff shared some stuff
Tell me
about.
everything.
Jeff shared some stuff about books that he's doing in his channel.
You forgot entirely what they were about altogether.
About writing.
Wait, Jeff is writing books?
Yes, he's writing books about writing books.
Is that a joke or is that a real thing?
That's a real thing. Or doing videos, anyways. His pen name is Herman Hunter.
I'm sorry, I have to update all of my stuff on this game Ebony so that way uh, these kids don't feel good about themselves and that way I can keep them under my oppression. It's a mobile game, Rick.
Uh, Jeff says, I write fantasy books. I do videos on writing books. Okay. I am corrected. Uh, that pop sounds nice.
It is nice. There's nothing that I enjoy more than hearing Rick be corrected. All right, back to the drawing board. All right, Rick, you said you were saying this girl. What's happening on her face in this particular instance?
Okay.
You got some people on the floor here. They're like, "Oh, it's so cold," and she's like, "Huh? What is she doing?"
Let's see. That's page 18, right?
20.
Or 20? Okay, freezer door being locked, thugs emptying out cash, thugs locking door from outside, everyone in the freezer shivering except Christy, everyone's unconscious because of the cold except Christy. Uh, and I guess she'll be saying aloud, why isn't the cold affecting me? So she's obviously noticed that everybody else being pretty much passed out there in panel 5, so she bewildered, wondering, thinking, perplexed.
So she's confused, like she's thinking in panel 4. Okay.
Why is everyone in the freezers? Because the thugs put them in there. That way they could, rob the place and then get away.
What better place to put somebody than in a freezer? That's what I always say.
Okay, so now let's see. We're doing this scene. What color are we gonna have the curtains? Oh, most places just have regular white or round white for wall color nowadays in houses and stuff. What color should the floor be for it?
I know
What?
the floor should be a royal blue.
That's how you get spoilers, says Eagle. Uh, Eagle says, so does Snowdrift eat fully cooked meat, or can she eat it frozen? No, she cannot eat it frozen. She can eat meat like everybody else. Um,
Well, I guess so. I guess it must be so.
so trying to think. Color is she going to want to have a carpeting? See what that looks like. Wait, did you just say she say she can eat everyone. No, I said she eats just the way everybody else eats. She's not a cannibal. Maybe she eats fish sticks frozen with pudding mouth, but fishy. No wonder everyone else is would be scared to be in a freezer with a cannibal. You'd be shivering in a freezer anyways. It's cold. I don't mind that color as the carpet.
Not me. I love being in a freezer. It's where I work.
I actually did some work in an industrial food freezer once. Those things are mind-blowingly cold. Yeah, I've been in industrial food freezers before too. Okay, so now we got to.
It was terrible. I used to deliver eggs to this Aldi warehouse
Yeah,
in like over there by Fontana, and it sucked because like after you finished unloading your eggs and stacking them all in racked up in a row, like
yeah.
you had to wait for one of the forklift drivers to come over and sign your paperwork so you could leave. And like you're yelling at them, and they're like, "Okay, give me 5 minutes, 5 minutes," and you're just sitting there in a freezer, like freezing, and you're not, you got other stuff to do during the day. You're not like all dressed up to be in the cold for that long.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Meanwhile, these guys on forklifts are driving around, speeding around in big old parkas with fur collars and everything, and you're just sitting there in like a pullover sweater.
Yeah, or a t-shirt. You're bored and stuff. But then again, you're on the egg run, so.
No, you never know what your route is going to be until you get to work. Sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, you're going on one run today. You're going all the way up to like Modesto to go pick up an entire truckload, and that's it. And then you're coming straight back like through the desert. Like, oh, that's cool. And sometimes you'll be like, oh, you have 12 runs and they're all in freezers, and you're like, oh, damn it.
Is there a way to turn it off from the inside? But not that I'm aware of. It's the size of a warehouse or something. Something like. Oh, there's a way to adjust the freezer temperatures, but unless you're supposed to do it, you would get in a lot of trouble. Changing that sort of thing. Because, the temperatures of those things are set to certain temperatures, so to keep the food so it doesn't spoil.
Well, I'm sure that if you've been kidnapped and locked in the freezer, there's an exception.
Oh, yeah. Well, most likely.
I'm sure that Irene and Mr. Gallo that are dying over here on the floor would forgive you.
Yeah, for a little bit of spoiled food. But I think those things are on the outside, not the inside.
They are on the outside, yeah.
Oh, so the employees stuck in the freezer with Snowdrift are just panicking that their bosses will get mad if they change the temperature. No, their bosses are in. Well, the boss is in there with them, or bosses technically, since that would be Irene and Carmen Gallo. And I don't know why I did that with the French accent. There we go. They touch the dial and the boss just catches on fire. And it turns out he's the flame and he starts going crazy. I don't know about you, Eagle. Oh, okay, so let's see. Now we got that ball. No, this picture thing or whatever is that supposed to be a picture or mirror or whatever behind Christy on the wall
Talking to
there?
me?
Yeah. Trying to see what
Be whatever
you.
you want it to be.
a humble industrial sized freezer. Well, it's a walk-in freezer for their restaurant, Eagle. Maybe not industrial size, but it's a walk-in freezer. Oh, did I just discover the flimsy identity?
Oh yeah, freezer this big is definitely industrial size. That's cool though. They go above and beyond with their safety.
The restaurant is called The Flame. No, the restaurant is Gallo's Italian Cuisine. Eagle.
Yeah, Eagle, don't you know nothing?
We. Okay, so there. Wow, the flame is Italian. No, the flame is not Italian. The flame's black. Although that doesn't mean he can be Italian, really. But the flame lives in Montreal, although he's not French. Christy here's on almost on the other side of the country in Alberta. Okay, so I'll deal with that picture later. The flame at least, the flame at least hired a real Italian chef for his restaurant, right? I don't know. You would have to ask the flame.
Hey, are you saying the Flame does have an Italian restaurant?
No, no. Teasing. What's his name there?
Just blew open the crossbird. My mind is blown.
Just trying to mess with Eagle a little. He's messing with me.
Da-da-da-da-da.
So what else you got going on today, John?
Let's see. I got to finish this page for you. Send this to you. Then I got to work on a page for Dario. Then after that, I think I'm just gonna do the inks for that page. And then after that, I'm gonna go to that new job I'm working on and work on doing the inks for that page as well.
So
It looks like this, right? So this is the new one I'm working on.
let's see.
It's some ninja guy, and he's fighting this robot that's kind of like upgrading from the ground. It's like sucking up like nanobot style. It's sucking up all the energy from the other robots that are on the floor like dying, and it's becoming a new, better version of itself.
Oh,
And then he's gonna be like, yeah, and jump and run at it and try to hit it, but it's got like a super duper force field shield, and it's gonna be like ding and break his sword, you know.
cool. So did you finish up everything for that other job for the the shelter or whatever?
Shelter, what?
Not shelter. Foster care.
Oh no, I'm waiting on approval for those. I still haven't gotten approval back. I finished up all the corrections and the cover, all the layout sketches
Yeah.
or pencils, whatever, and I still haven't gotten confirmation yet that they're like, go for it, you know. I'm waiting on that.
Any idea when you should know back for that?
You gotta have like different. You gotta have what?
Any idea when you should know back for that? Or
Should have known back from that on Saturday.
well,
But you know, people are people. They take their sweet time doing whatever.
yeah.
That's why you gotta have like multiple stuff lined up, so you're not like sitting without work, you know.
Yeah.
Because if they're taking their time, and I'm taking my time doing something else. Sorry, I gotta keep working.
Yep.
And that should take me till about 9 o'clock tonight,
Well,
my time. And then after that, I'm free to do whatever I want. So I will probably be doing I'll probably be working on my coloring. I want to do the first page of the Buckler book too, even though the script is not completely finalized.
yeah.
I want to try the first page because I saw an image the other day. Was it the other day or was it yesterday? Might have been somebody coloring the Ninja Turtles. I think it was on Twitter. Somebody posted up like, "Hey, which Ninja Turtle are you?" Right? And it was like 4 different variant covers. Each of them were like a different turtle.
Yeah.
But the coloring on it was very good. It was like it was like it was nighttime, but it wasn't dark. It was very beautiful.
Yeah.
And because it's about the same time in the first page of the booklet, I wanted to see if I could kind of emulate that coloring style.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to go and find that image. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that image right now.
Well, I take it
Um,
this thing behind Ricky was supposed to be TV.
Probably, maybe, I don't know.
You don't know. If you don't know, who does know?
There is no answer. It's whatever you want it to be.
Well, it seems a bit short to be TV too, though. Let's see. Eagle said, okay, so the chef is just your cabbage salesman. Whenever somebody touches a temperature dial, one of his cooking knives lands right next to it, and he doesn't, and he says, don't touch that dial. Does that make him a TV announcer saying, don't touch that dial? Before we go to this next commercial break,